And fall in, my fellow scout troopers. I am Micka here from Scouts of Entertainment. Glad to have you here with me today at a Total War Third Age Wars of Arda 1v1 battle today. Today's replay comes from one of the mod's lead developers, Master Bilbo Baggins, who's commanding the Kingdom of Gramia. Now, we've already got some artillery fire coming in. Not too sure. It kind of reminds you of the fire from the Dragon's Breath cannon, doesn't it? Well, it's the same animation anyway. But if you guys want to see your own Total War replay featured here on this channel, there are 4 ways of doing so. There is sending it to me directly via my email at scoutsoфentertainment@gmail.com. You can also send it to me directly via private message on Discord. You can join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, be part of our community and post it there. Or you can simply tag me in the replay post on the Wars of Arda Discord as well. With that, let's go through the army comp base today. Hopefully Bilbo's army will still be here by the time we finish it. We have some Galaglass of Gramia here. Let's actually take a quick look at these guys. 2-handed heavy axes. We've got here some Galaglass of Gramia again. We have some Sword Third of Antiverias. You know, these names are a bit tricky, but if you feel like you get it right, you do feel like a small boost of confidence, you know. It also is a little bit fun to say. Sword Third of Antiverias again. Saw Herd of Gramia. We have some Hunt Herd of Gramia, which is already firing at the enemy. Must have some fairly decent range. You can hit them from this far. Okay, Saw Herd of Gramia once again. More Hunt Herd. Galagras. Some Hellguard of Gramhold. This is a newer faction too of Wars of Arda. One I haven't really seen before myself. And they have multiple axes stored on their shields here. I half wonder if they are an axe throwing unit or not. It looks like they are. They've got their small axes out, ready to throw. They've got the spears here in the back, merely to replace them once they run out of ammunition. We have the artillery, of course. Now, we've got some Guardian Herd. I think I've already covered these guys before. No, I haven't. These are kind of like a light tier pike unit, I'd say. Or maybe a mid-tier pike unit, because they have some semblance of armor wearing. So we got here some mounted Galaglass. Jeez. We have 2 units of mounted Galaglass over here. Let's have a look at these guys. Alright. So this is a good unit. Obviously, this reminds you of those units that are just meant for riding and striking. They're only meant for prolonged melee combat, it would seem. You know, they just run by their targets, swing their blades, chop off their heads, or mortally wound a victim. That's what these are kind of units. They look like shock cavalry almost. Let's go and look at his opponent today, which is his good friend Wendigo, playing Rhun, the Kingdom of Rhun. We have some Loke on him over here. Looks to be a couple units. We have some runic crossbowmen. I don't know if they have the armor upgrade as they do in Third Age Reforged or not. We've got 2 units of them. We have some Loke Tharim, which are essentially Dragon's Breath crossbows. So he's got all these archers in one area of the battlefield. Maybe the catapult should be better off focusing down these guys, focusing on the Loke Tharim, if that is Rhun's most elite unit. Because that's Rhun's firepower in a nutshell. If Bilbo can weaken that, it would serve him better later on in the battle. There's some Lake Gamprim here, some Lake Flagrim, of course. More Gamprim, some Dragon Cult Guildsmen. Yeah, they look like they're in a cult, don't they? 2 units of them. You have the Dragon's Breath artillery, so there's no similarity. It is the Dragon's Breath artillery itself. Okay, so Loke Sarnrim there, Loke Flagrim, 2 more units here. And I thought I saw the Camul's Chosen. Yeah, I did see the Camul's Chosen. We've got 1 unit, of course, of them. I don't know if we have 3 units of Sarnrim or not. Just trying to double check that. Looks to be just 2 units. Oh no. Yeah, 2 units. Alright guys, so we'll do some more cut here. I think we've seen enough of Bilbo's army get smashed. We'll see how long he can last. We'll do some more cut though, and we'll come back soon. Alright guys, we're back. Bilbo here has marched up his huntsman, or is it herdsman? Yeah, it's Hunt Herd of Gramia. Now, the crossbows here look like they're moving up. Obviously, once they get in range, Bilbo's going to have to fall back or he will lose. Oh, okay. The Loke Narim. What the hell is he hitting him with? Oh, Bilbo, man, that's way overpowered. Come on. Oh, the poor Gramia. They look like they're crossbows on steroids, but with the added range of a bow. I half wonder what the crossbows can do. If the Loke of the Rhun can do that, then God help us when the crossbows start firing. You gotta turn down the Loke of the Rhun, man. That's just that's way OP. That's way too OP. That makes the ice tribes or soft cats look like kittens almost. Alright, maybe they're not body piercing. They just went down so fast, it just made it look like they were body piercing. I mean, these look like your standard archers, of course, but the Loke of the Rhun, I mean, their accuracy seems too perfect. I mean, in 3rd Age Reforged, the Loke of the Rhun were always on the same par as most other archer units in terms of their ability to fire standard arrows. It would seem like these guys here just look like the speed or the power of the bows has been dialed up to 100,000. And they just don't seem to miss. They remind me of the AP archers, or the Temple Guard almost. And the ammunition's not perfect, but it's pretty close. Sorry, the accuracy, not the ammunition. Bilbo's only hope for victory is to pray that Rhun runs out of ammunition. Given that he's got 3 units of crossbows, that's not likely. And he's also got dagger throwing units, possibly, in the Dragon Cult. So, in terms of firepower, this is definitely a one-sided battle. To be fair, Bilbo did warn me that this battle might be too obvious. But I think this is a good opportunity to showcase the wards of Arda, you know, point out my thoughts and let the community share their thoughts so Bilbo can make adjustments. Because as it stands right now, Rhun is way too powerful. You might as well, Rhun will become everyone's favourite faction. People might just concede as soon as someone brings Rhun, I don't know. Okay, we've got someone firing arrows. The Sons of Eldakar, Missile Cap. The archer fire from them looks pretty darn good. Oh, this is a catapult crew. No wonder they're doing so badly. Here comes a Saw Herd. Let's have a look and see how well they go. Now remember, they're up against light halberdiers. Well, sorry, mid-tier halberdiers.
It is coming for us.
I don't really see the Loke of the Rhun as spearmen. They do look like halberds. Rhun just seems to be steamrolling him. Bilbo's got to send up his mid-tier pikemen. Bilbo's mistake right now is he keeps sending in his infantry. Rhun has halberds, he's got armor, he's got the numbers, he's got power. Now Bilbo has numbers. I think in terms of power as it stands, it's heavily in Rhun's favour. I mean, despite Bilbo charging it, you can just see Rhun continuing to push across up the hill at a pretty good pace as well. Bilbo has no javelins. He's got some archers, but they're not in the best position. They need to be where that tree is in the distance there by the riverside. That should give the Cav a better angle into the runic forces, into the runic flank. Now, we do know that he has axe throwers, so I'm surprised he hasn't brought them up. I would expect to see them. Wendigo has been fairly aggressive in his attack. But Bilbo's not doing everything he could to sort of nip this in the bud. Send this wave running back across the river. If he's got axe throwing units, he should be using them. Because here comes wave 2. Wendigo's throwing everything he has at him. And this is where Bilbo needs to bring in his axe throwers. He's got to bring in every missile unit he's got. He's got to hammer this blob before they break through his defense. If they break through his defense, it's over. The runic forces could easily outflank his pikemen, and then they're done. And we should be seeing the pikemen here on the front lines right now. They should not be kept in reserve. I mean, right now the runic forces should actually offer almost like a shield to the crossbows of Rhun.
Advance! Now, men of darkness!
Now we're seeing in the two-handed heavy axes. It's strange they have shields on their backs, but they don't use them. Bilbo's got to be careful. I mean, we know Rhun has crossbows, but thankfully Wendigo's keeping them at bay, along with Loke and him. I think he's trying to fight sword to sword here. Even then, Bilbo looks like he's really struggling.
It was far.
We've got the Camul's Chosen coming in the blob. The runic attack has become bogged down a little bit. Okay, I've seen the axe throwers come in. I think they're trying to hit the Camul's Chosen, but there's just so many troops in their way. The odds of hitting them are not great. Obviously, if Bilbo's defense here can hold, then he'll win. But we've got a unit here, runic crossbow. They'll destroy the flank, and Rhun will break out and start moving around the other forces. Yeah, they're gone. And look how fast these guys are falling. But Bilbo could counter this. He needs to send in his pikemen. Where are the pikes? Get the pikes in there. Crossbows are already targeting them. Get them in, Bilbo. Run them in. They're being shot at, man.
This way.
Both of them. Oh, he's not sending them in. It is 55 to 38. Careful, Bilbo. He's moving his pikes to the side of the river. That's where the crossbows can reach them. Obviously, if I'm Wendigo, I'm targeting this side now. Wendigo's firing at him. It still says the balance of forces are evenly matched. Bilbo's trying to go in for a charge here, but the charge isn't ready. We've got enemy Cav here. Oh, he's trying to charge Rhun in the rear. Alright, now that is impressive. I thought Rhun would have steamrolled him earlier because he was moving, he was basically rolling over unit after unit that Bilbo was throwing at him. It does seem like the whole guard of Gramia is pretty darn good. The Gallaglass, I think, were the saviors here of Bilbo's army. Long before the pikemen got into battle, it seemed like the Gallaglass were the ones that stabilized that defensive line and really helped Bilbo establish a pretty effective perimeter that was actually winning and destroying Rhun bit by bit. So Gallaglass obviously needs a little bit of work maybe with their missile units, but infantry is looking pretty darn good actually. So I kind of maybe was a little bit harsh at the start when I saw Bilbo's army seemingly collapse before my eyes. But in terms of melee on melee troops, Bilbo's faction is not too bad. But I mean, without the Gallaglass, Gramia is crap, I think. To put it bluntly. Hopefully Bilbo doesn't take my criticism too harshly. I'm not too proud of that comment. Maybe crap was a strong word, but it does seem like the core of the army is that faction, is the Gallaglass of Gramia. Without them, most factions will probably steamroll over them. And a faction like that becomes very easy to sort of plan how to attack. Because if you know that once you've destroyed the Gallaglass, you can basically annihilate the rest of the army. And that's what every player is going to focus on whenever they're up against Gramia, you know? You sort of need to spread out the load a little bit of Gramia, you know? Try not to put too much emphasis on just one unit in the whole faction. Because so far I've seen every other unit in Gramia's army struggle, with the exception, I think, of the Gallaglass. We'll find out soon enough when I'm right on, based on the kill counts of the units, you know. And Bilbo has fought his way back into this. Dragon Cult, I think, is throwing their daggers. Sons of Elder can take a hit. It is clear. Now, Wendigo's general here is still alive. But I like the rim firing in. Does Wendigo have enough archers and crossbows to take them all down? $86 to $81. Camille's chosen. Well, the Camille's chosen has to be still alive. Maybe the general wasn't in any of these units. I mean, they've been driven off the hill. Bilbo won the melee fight. Mind you, Wendigo wasn't firing into the flanks there for a little while, and I don't know if he kept firing or he stopped or whatnot, because if he was firing on the flanks the whole time, I really don't see how Bilbo could have won. Mount together glass down to 3 now, down to 3. Now, is this unit Blake they're in? Firing? No, they're out of ammo. Oh no, they're not out of ammo. Got a mounted gather glass soldier here in the ranks. Or is that Sons of Eldacar? That's a bit overkill, isn't it? They're like Farima here. They're down to 10, so they've taken a few hits. What are they firing at? They're taking down the Guardian of Gramia. So it's actually gone a bit tight here now. Those forces here almost through the ranks. Now, these do appear to be body-piercing crossbows. I don't know if they're getting off another shot. No, they won't.
Our army is tiring.
Holy smokes. Wendigo might actually lose. Bilbo would win. I read that completely wrong. How'd this happen? This is not the outcome I saw at the end of this battle. I saw Wendigo absolutely hammer Bilbo's armor. Bilbo's Gramia must have a ton of HP if it can handle all that firepower and still be left standing. Alright. Bilbo's forces are also going to win it at this point. I didn't count on the Gather Glass. really think that's what saved Bilbo's army. I did not think they were that powerful.
Let it be a salve upon our wounds.
Alright, I'm keen to see this. Okay, the Housecarls of Gramia. 403, so... The Housecarls of Gramia, was that the spear and axe throwing unit? I think maybe it was. Hallguard of Gramhold, 162. The Galaglass here. Okay, here we go. Galaglass, 103, 141, 183. Well, I thought they would have done better, actually. The Sons of Elhokar, 287, also very nice. But, the unit there, the Housecarls of Gramia. Though that was obviously the spearhead of his army, on his general unit, of course. So that was an interesting turn of events. I did not see Bilbo wielding that at the start. I just didn't see any hope for him at all. I mean, obviously once the Housecarls got into that Rhun, that seemed to turn the tide, obviously. But the Galaglass, I think saved the defense from annihilation. And then the Housecarls, once they threw their axe, I really think they had them. I can't exactly remember at this point in time of the recording. But the Housecarls, I do think, were the axe throwing and spear unit. But once they got going, obviously, then the battle swung Bilbo's way. But until the Housecarls were in the fight, I think the Galaglass were the units that held the army together. And then the Housecarls just came in and, you know, finished them off, so to speak. Still, great battle. Gramia, I said was crap before. You know, have I revised that statement? I guess I kind of have to because he won. But, okay, it has two good units. Again, if somehow another faction is able to take out the Housecarls, their Galaglass, like severely weaken them, then that gives them a significant chance of victory, I feel. So, you know, you've got to be a bit careful placing so much reliance on just a few units of the faction for victory, you know? So it's just food for thought, I suppose. But still, thank you to Bilbo for sending me the replay. Great battle. Definitely went away I did not see coming. Once again, if you want to see your own replay feature video on this channel, you can send it to my email at scoutsoventertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me directly on Discord. You can send it to me on my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance. Or you can simply tag me in the replay you post on the Wars of Arda Discord as well. This is Micka from Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle.